Narcissistic.
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Are we live?
We're live.
So
and we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We've been terrible today. Between the food delivery, the first fuck up, the second fuck up that wasn't a fuck up, this fuck up, we suck. I thought we were so much
Well, we don't
better.
have our fucking producer.
It'd be worse, especially now that we incorporated video. But so what's going on, guys? Episode 8, part 2, with Connor Hill.
First video episode, first video pod.
Connor, thanks for coming back, man. Again, appreciate everything you've done for us with the beats. It's awesome. You know where to follow him.
He looks good, don't he? You got all ready?
Yeah, I know.
He looks good, man.
Yeah, Connor at first didn't want to do video because he said the way that he looks, and I think he's beautiful, but he came in, did his hair, was like, yeah, let's rock on this video.
Hey, dude, thank you.
And I was telling Andy, when I saw myself, I was like, Jesus, fuck me. Like,
No point in living.
No point in living.
I'm not watching this when this comes out, definitely. I'm not.
You can listen to it.
My head's as big as a small toddler. Like, seriously. Like, I remember being at an escape room. We took, like, a group photo afterwards. Because I'm tall, I knelt down in the front, and I swear to God, my head was as big as someone's midsection.
Good segue to nothing. That I love that, dude, and I love.
No,
how
everybody
you
got
have no
that, right?
humility.
Everybody has that.
Yeah, no.
No,
Has
we
what?
have humility.
Yeah, right.
A mutual friend of ours texted me that and pointed that out. I was like, I'm like, oh my God, holy shit.
What? That your head is huge?
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, that's the beautiful thing about,
being ugly.
having good friends. If you don't rip on each other,
Yeah,
if you don't rip on your good friends, then you guys really aren't good friends. You know what I mean?
for sure.
Totally
I
agree.
completely agree. But yeah, when I saw that video, I was like, my God.
I mean, it is uncomfortable on video. I'm not gonna lie.
Because it was pointed out to my attention last time that we're so harsh on each other, but people need to realize that's just what we do.
Who said
Yeah,
that?
right.
I don't know, someone.
Tell him to fucking eat a brick.
Probably some fucking tree hugger.
Yeah, one of Connor's fucking hippie liberal friends.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
douchebag. But no, it was weird seeing. I mean, you see yourself in the mirror every day. I wake up every morning fucking disgusted when I look at myself.
Yeah,
so
I hate brushing my teeth.
I didn't think.
Everything shakes.
I don't know why I thought it'd be any. I don't know why I thought it'd be any different. I thought
We're making some strides though. We're gonna make some changes.
definitely not 25 anymore. I mean, but at this point, I see all those.
I don't want to be 25.
I do.
I hate 25-year-olds.
Well, I hate them, but I didn't hate me. I probably would.
There's probably a lot of 25-year-olds that listen to this. I don't really hate you. I hate some 25-year-olds, but I hate some 35-year-olds.
I hate everybody.
Yeah.
But
People suck no matter what age.
Yeah.
People mature at different ages. It's all
When
everyone's on
when
their
did
own
you
pace.
mature?
12 years old. Whenever my parents got divorced. My mom.
Such a specific 30 point.
My mom goes, "You're the man of the house now," and then I cried for 7 hours. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Dad. We're best friends.
When's the last time you cried?
Fuck.
Oh man, it can hit me at any time.
Me too.
After you listened to the last episode.
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's cathartic. You gotta get it out of there.
I cried again in my car last week
Yeah.
on my way home from golf. Yeah, all day you're like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Nothing," and nothing really was. I don't remember, but I cried. And it's not even it's like a pathetic cry.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Well, you're still going through something, right?
I don't know. I don't even know what life is anymore.
Yeah, I know. I wake up every day. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is life? It's ridiculous.
I was on the porch here the other day and just staring, and God, it was weird. I wasn't even on any PDs. I was
That's
just
what's
thinking about
living
I was like looking at the landscape, because you see quite a few things from my porch, and it just was not it freaked me out.
living by yourself can do that, and he
Yeah.
doesn't have to worry about that.
Well,
There's
I
so many
was-
fucking people in his house.
I would love.
He's probably
to be
like,
alone.
God damn, I need a moment for myself.
I'd
Yeah,
love to
but
be
then you
I
get
drove up here and I
lost.
went to Walmart and walked around Walmart for 15 minutes. I
But
didn't
then,
need anything.
but when you're alone, you have so much time to think, and that's just so
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
yeah,
you got to
no, it isn't.
preoccupy.
No, because there's times when you don't have. I don't have. Forget about thinking. You don't have
Oh, I
time
know.
to shit.
Well, yeah, for you. I mean, that sucks. Your life sucks. Just kidding. I envy you.
You're living the American dream.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Way to go.
Yeah, but everybody
With a
hates
lot
the
of our
American
friends. Oh, here I go, standing up. I'm fucking flying around too much.
yeah,
Too much.
there's no way you could
dream.
sit
We
down.
need to invest in fucking Bluetooth headsets for Connor.
Yeah, we need to strap him
We
down.
need to get him a hamster wheel.
Yeah. Yeah. We do.
Just one of those big globes that you walk around and bounce off walls.
So that was actually a good segue you said there, the American dream. And we sort of talked about this. And Connor is definitely down a little bit different path. And I believe his path is, right. That you're not supposed to, just the typical American life is not really, it's not what you're supposed to do. You shouldn't be considered a failure if you don't.
Right. Well, yeah, I agree with that.
Go to high school. Well, you should go to high school, but I didn't learn anything.
Well, I'll tell you why I'm single is because
We're talking about he goes, I'll tell you why I'm single.
because obviously before the pandemic, it was like a few years before that. Andy and I were at a club with friends, and I was like, "Oh my god, that girl over there looks pretty attractive." I'm like, "I'm gonna go say what's up to her." Literally walk over me, and I'm like, "Andy, come with me for support." I'm like, "Hi, what's up?" And she literally stared at me, didn't say anything, and like ever since then I haven't talked to a girl because that scarred me for life. Scarred me for life,
There
and I
was only
just
two explanations: she's a raging bitch, right, or she's deaf. Because
or you were just so annihilated.
No, dude. No, because I was there. I was right next to him. I walked over there with him.
I was like, I'm never talking to a girl ever again. That
Dude,
scarred me.
He was so
I was
distraught.
like, damn, I didn't know I looked fucking that bad. God damn.
And I mean, it wasn't like a real. I mean, we were drinking that night, but it wasn't like a crazy bender night because we went to the most random fucking bars. I feel like that night.
Yeah. We like wanted to mix it up or something.
Yeah. That was for like Carl's birthday, I think.
Dude, I remember that. I'm not going to say the name of that place, but it smelled like straight sewage. Like they had a sewage problem.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
it was backing up. Wasn't that the
probably
place where you
figure
could
it
like
out.
roller skate? Couldn't you roller skate there or some shit?
Blazers? Are you talking about
It
Blazers?
might have been Blazers. I don't know.
We
It
went
was
to
the weirdest
Blazers at
fucking
like
place.
28 years old. We went to Blazers.
Went to Blazers.
I would love
ton
to
of
go
parties.
roller skate right now.
We should go to Dave and Buster's. Why don't we?
I would go right now.
Let's go.
Well,
Seriously.
I've never been to a Dave and Buster's.
Oh man,
It's
we got to
so
change
fun.
that.
Yeah. I
I
remember
it's
there was
fucking skee ball. And
I
shit.
went with I think Ty and Carl and down in the waterfront, and we were obviously drinking. It was after I had when I was a beer rep, I had like an event down in Homestead or something, so we went there after. And Ty had won all these tickets and he was trying to give them away to little kids, but it just looked really sketchy about what he was doing.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But it's fun, man. It was a good time.
Do
It's
you
like
guys-
an adult.
Do you guys like
arcade.
sandcastles?
I haven't been there again since I was a beer rep. I used to go like every Wednesday.
I
I've
love
been there.
seeing
I
it.
mean, we've been there with the girls here and there.
It's a thing. Kid
mean,
things
just
are
sitting
way
there-
cooler as an adult.
Well, sitting in the lazy river and just having a beer or something.
I
You
can-
can't beat that.
I can
don't
do
know.
that in my pool.
Totally agree.
But you're moving, you're like...
I want to go down the speed side and get a wedgie.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just want to stand at the bottom of the speed side and see all the girls' bikinis come off.
No, I'm gay.
So all the dudes' shorts go up there.
Exactly.
Yeah, there
See
you
those
go.
butt wedges. But I don't know where Connor being single. But you know,
Well, we were
Well,
talking
the
about
American dream in general.
Yeah, the American dream.
the
in general.
40-hour work week.
Well, is that part of the American dream? I don't.
No,
think so.
no. Well, that's how we're taught to.
Well, I wouldn't say that's part of the American dream.
It's not the
though.
dream, but that's what I mean. That's like the American.
That's our
way,
culture. 40
which
hours
is
a week.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but listen, you could go to fucking Japan. They work like 80 hours a week.
Okay. Well, I'm in America.
Right. You're welcome.
No, it should be 20 hours a week.
We won the war.
Did we?
20 hours a week. I mean, I might work 20 hours a week.
Yeah. Well, so here's what happened to me. So this is another good transition. We'll get back to that, but I want to talk about this before I forget. So
I
last
gotta write it
week,
down. We need notes.
yeah. Last week I had my inventory. I was dreading it. It actually went a lot better than planned. Had some help doing inventory. The lady that came was great, who was working with the company that did our inventory, and me being me, she loved me, and we got to know each other. I feel like people always tell me things like that they shouldn't. Like, I don't know. I just like get into their like life, and then so she told me she had just won the lottery, $1 million. Yeah, she won $1 million, and here she is still working. She straight up told me, she goes, "This company needs me more than I need them," and I straight up told them that. I was like, a lot of people say that, but like in her instance, she just won $1 million and is still working.
Yeah, but how old is she?
It's got to be in her 60s.
Yeah, she
I'm out of
probably couldn't even retire though on that. I mean,
think
you're
could.
taking home what, 600 maybe?
Okay. What? Am I hearing this right?
$600.
Yeah, but you
no,
figure
it's 600K. I'm fucking retiring. I'm
on 600K,
You're 60 years old. You're 60 years old.
you're gonna live for roughly 20 more years. let's
See,
say.
what you do is you just make sound investments after
Well,
that.
of course,
Yeah, right.
but I'm just saying, like $1 million isn't $1 million. Like
You can
it
go
was when we were
somewhere and
little.
they can, spread that out, and
Yeah.
it's easy. Just hit up like someone from fucking Charles Schwab. I don't fucking know.
But yeah, I
yes,
just
you can do it. I'm just saying it's not like
Yeah.
she didn't win $100 million.
no.
No,
But either way, I still
the way I live, I can retire on $600K right now. Seriously,
you could retire on $60
At 32
Yeah,
years
definitely,
old.
definitely.
32 years old.
definitely.
sautéed mushrooms and
Dude,
blueberries.
I could be on Naked and Afraid. I can just throw me out there. I'm surviving. I don't care.
Forever.
I'll eat like
That's how you live now.
I'll eat wood. I'll steal like a beaver's dam and
Yeah,
just
live
crawl
in
in there
it.
and live in there.
Yeah, it could. It could happen.
Jesus. But no, I just thought it was great that she did that, and
I would
If
say that's the American dream.
yeah, for sure. Well, but
Working because you want to.
and I wouldn't like in a year and a half, which is I think our time frame is. I'm probably not going to have to work, right?
Well, we'll see. I mean, hopefully we don't have to.
Max 3 years.
I mean,
But
you're
that, in
putting a lot
that
of
year and a
eggs in
half,
it.
like right now, if I really wanted to, I wouldn't have to work and I could wait that year and a half. But like, it's just not really responsible to do that.
Well, because that year and a half time frame isn't guaranteed.
Well, not only that, but I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of things that could happen, like losing like a $50,000 bet or something.
Well, yeah, that's for sure.
After deleting 30 beers coming home, and you never know. So, but I just thought it was great that she was still working. But if I had money and I saw someone like her, like there's this lady that works at the Chick-fil-A. I feel so bad for her. Her pants come up to her nipples.
She's so old, yeah.
She's like, she has scoliosis or something. She's the sweetest little thing, but she's fucking working at goddamn Chick-fil-A. Like the first thing I'm doing when
But
I
you don't know
get
that,
money,
but
I'm
the thing is, you
taking
don't know, like,
her
she-
$100,000 check and saying, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, but she may not have anybody. Like,
Right.
she may that may be her thing. Like, I mean, physically she's in rough shape, but like, who knows? Maybe she's like, fuck,
She just
I don't-
likes it.
I can't understand for the life of me why the line is wrapped around the fucking building every
Have you ever
time.
ate at Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
In
Well,
my opinion.
careful.
What do you get?
Careful.
I know. I might ruffle some feathers. I think it's the most
Oh,
overrated.
you
place
don't like
ever.
it because of their beliefs.
No,
Of
no.
course.
I mean,
You know, it's a
fuck
number.
them for
It's
the
7
beliefs,
years.
but
7 years in a row, it's the number one rated fast food restaurant.
well, everyone's out of their fucking mind. Man. Seriously.
What is your favorite thing?
You probably like
Yeah.
fucking
Like I told you, I've been trying to-
Chipotle.
I mean, if I'm in a pinch, yeah, maybe I'll go to Chipotle. But yeah, I've been cooking a lot of meals. But I have had Chick-fil-A, and it tastes
What
like.
did you get?
It tastes like an oversized chicken nugget. It's rubbery. Maybe I got a bad batch, but I'm just like, no way.
Would you go to the one in McKees Rocks?
Probably.
They don't even have one here, unfortunately.
Damn, I mean, I can't even compare.
What did you get?
What did she said? Chicken.
A chicken sandwich, just a regular chicken sandwich.
fried
Spicy
chicken?
chicken? I mean,
Regular
listen.
chicken with the pickles. Fuck that shit. It's so
Oh,
stupid.
Pickles, it's the best. I
Dude,
love that.
it's so good. Okay, so what's your fast food go to then?
How about their ice? Did you
I
like
mean,
their
if
ice?
I would,
It's the best.
I just want to. Duck talks about Taco Bell. I love me some Taco Bell. That
Dude,
shit slaps.
that might be the shittiest fast
slaps. What are you, fucking 20?
Yeah, I guess. But now how can the beef taste so good when it's like grade E? But like I get like
Seasoning.
good meat and it doesn't taste the same. But I'd rather have that grade E meat. Like,
Oh,
what's up
fuck
with
yeah,
that?
me too.
Yeah.
Well, because it's full
Just
of
not at this Taco
full
Bell.
of salt and sugar and spice and.
What else? I'm trying to think. What else?
The last time I
would
went to
get
this
the
Taco
fast
Bell,
food
I
from
told.
American
Yeah, I don't know. But the last time
The American dream is owning a Chick-fil-A. God damn it!
No, I mean, Taco Bell.
No way.
Chokiro. I would, dude. It's you have to. There's like a crazy Chick-fil-A does everything right, minus hating on gay people. Wasn't that
They
their
don't
thing?
necessarily hate on them. They just are very, very Christian.
Oh, okay.
They don't specifically.
But like,
Although I guess their CEO came out didn't specifically didn't condone gay marriage.
Yeah,
but they're
that's-
like closed on Sunday.
Yeah.
Like they're super religious.
well, yeah. So, but beside that fucked up shit, because it is fucked up.
But listen, I would bet I haven't had this experience, but I'm sure if a homosexual person went in there, they would be. Chick-fil-A people are so fucking nice.
Oh yeah, they're the best. They do everything right, minus that. But the structure, because I talked to a person who bought in they do like the cranberry Wexford ones. They make ungodly amount of money, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But you have to. I forget the actual written rules, but it's in the contract when you're franchised in, you have to like work a certain.
You have to
amount.
work there,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's unbelievable.
We looked
They do
into
right.
it actually. Me
To
and
open up a
guys that work-
franchise, you have to work.
Yeah,
You have to work
Okay.
so often.
No, I don't believe that. Is that across the board with all franchises?
No,
or-
I think that's Chick-fil-A.
Okay, because I was going to say I know that
yeah, just Chick-fil-A. That's what I'm saying. They do it
Rick
right.
Ross bought like 25 wing stops, and I'm
Yeah,
not,
that motherfucker ain't.
Yeah, he's not going to be across the counter and be like, hey, give me your wings. But I'd be like, damn, Rick Ross, oh shit.
Yeah, what do you
Save
want?
me. I have beats.
But no, that's why they do it right, because I can't tell you how many times like you work somewhere and you're like, I wish my boss went through this experience, and they do because they actually work there. So I think it's great what they do. But yeah, we're way.
Well, we were talking about the American dream.
Dreams.
Connor was talking about why he was single.
I still don't know. Looking at you right here.
Me either. Shit.
I mean, you guys tell us
Who
in the
knows,
comments.
Dude.
If you guys,
They'll be so
he's
mean.
single.
And I'm not.
Oh yeah, Duck's single.
What was I going to say? Fucking whatever. Go. I mean, yeah.
I wanted to expand off of where we left off.
A regular 40-hour work week, a lot of people, they might work a good 4 to 5 hours a day anyway. Like,
Right, and you just sit there and do nothing.
God honest work.
If you shit every day at work for 15 minutes, at the end of the year, you would have gotten paid for a full week of shitting.
It's great. Oh boy.
God, that
nice.
sounded so good.
Weird because it's infused with
Adrenaline.
Nitro, yeah, adrenaline. Connor's already on 600 milligrams of
Is that what they
caffeine.
called the WCW night? Was that Nitro?
Yeah, Nitro. Yeah,
Dude,
WCW Nitro.
The fucking golden era of
so good.
wrestling.
So good.
God, NWO. Fuck, I love that shit.
We could
Check it in my
We could
bands.
get into that one too.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to do, and I actually got a message on Facebook from a listener that we all know. I won't say his name, but he said that he listened to the last episode with you and loved it. He said Connor's hilarious, you know.
Gonna have to.
But so what I wanted to do was build off that last episode. So I wanted to talk about a little bit more, get into, not that we rushed through it, but so the toad venom thing, we were along the lines of expanding your mind, right? Like we were talking about good drugs, bad drugs.
Hi, Mom. I've been wanting to do that so long, dude.
I'm the new Joe Dirt, just coming on for the ongoing saga. You know, like
Could you imagine?
He sat in the radio booth.
I don't think we'll ever have you back
Dennis
on.
Miller.
I don't think you're ever going to be back on.
Shit. Okay.
Okay.
Because now you got a taste of the fame, and you're not going to do the things that we need you to do.
Yeah. Sick.
Make our fucking beats.
Yeah.
Took you 3 months to make one a minute beat.
Then he replaced
This
it.
guy's
fucking,
unreal. This guy is unreal.
Then he replaced the beat in fucking 3 days.
The one you sent me last night was awesome. But go ahead, just
Hell yeah,
continue with
dude.
your fucking stupid shit.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
be right back.
Andy. I'm just saying.
Where
I'm
you
Joe
going?
Dirt.
In the refrigerator.
Oh yeah.
Which number am I?
You're one.
This guy gets
Tell you what, this
macaroni and
this
cheese
is-
on his pizza, which is too many carbs. Like,
Wow, Jesus, what is he? 4
it's
years
just
old?
bread on bread. I don't know. It's a big.
What are you doing? You showing them?
It's popular amongst the common folk. No. Either have one or the other. It's either pizza or mac.
I agree.
I thought so too until I ate it. Did you ever have it?
No, we've never had it because we're not fucking 7 years old.
Is this a 7-year-old?
At least it wasn't
Yeah,
pineapple.
actually, yeah.
How do you
It would
guys?
be-
How do you feel about pineapple on
I
pizza?
love No, not on pizza. No, I'm not a fucking psycho.
That's a widely debated.
I totally
topping.
agree. Fruit should never be warm.
No, definitely not.
No, that's
Which,
weird.
but tomatoes, that's a fruit.
Oh, I know.
And that's
We're
what's
getting
like.
into technicality.
You know,
But-
that's all what a pizza is. That's
That's
something
true.
saying something.
That's very true.
Tomatoes, that's the right kind of fruit. Oh yeah.
So,
Expanding your mind.
expanding your mind, part 2. So, what else did you write down? I know you got some research and you had some time to.
Can you
Yeah, I mean,
levitate?
not,
Can you levitate?
maybe if the rate if the wind's right, if you know, like I you know if the constellations are all in place, if
Yeah.
the stars are all in place.
What's your favorite constellation?
Wow.
Big Dipper, huh?
The 3 in a row, is that Orion's belt? I always look at that shit. It's
Because of
awesome.
Men in Black.
I have a special skill. I have a special skill, and that's always I know where the Big Dipper is at all times. Like that's
That actually doesn't surprise me at all.
and
I'm pretty sure so does everyone.
I write it on my resume
Because they have eyes.
I write it on my resume. I go, I can find the Big Dipper anytime.
What do they say? That's why you don't have a job.
Yeah, exactly. And they go, oh, well, it's
You're like,
daytime.
sir, you're interviewing for carpenter. Yeah, but I know where the Big Dipper is. Yeah, but sir, can you use a hammer? No, but I know where the Big Dipper is.
Yeah, you're going to be working during the day. That's what they say to me.
Yeah,
And then I go, okay,
that's what they
okay.
say to me.
Then I go, okay, have a good
We're
one.
closed at night.
Yeah. And then I go, if you ever wanted to go camping with me, you'll have a hell of a time. See you later. Yeah, that camping trip.
Thanks for the opportunity.
I was in my underwear the whole time and loved it. And you're like, how are the bugs not biting you? Dude, bugs don't want to fuck with me. They're scared of me.
Dude,
They're scared of me.
the whole time on the island in his fucking underwear. I don't understand.
Him and Carl.
No, Carl had actual clothes. He just had no shirt on.
So freeing. I might fucking get down in my underwear right now.
Let's do it.
Keep it up. Keep it the fuck up. I'll get down right now.
Keep it up.
Right.
Keep this
Keep it
shit
up.
going.
Love
All right.
that.
So I really had nothing else to expand on because I think we covered it all ad nauseum. Probably. I'm squeaking at 32. Jeez, shoot me in the head. Shoot me in the fucking head.
You're only 32.
Yeah.
How old do you think?
What do you mean only?
I don't
I'm like,
know.
the rate I'm going. That's like half my life's gone already.
No, you're gonna live forever. You're one of those guys.
I maybe believe that. I just wanted to talk about randomness. Like,
Okay, what do you want to talk about? Throw something out there. Let's talk about it.
well,
You want to talk about something that's going on in the world today?
yeah. I mean, we got to talk about Shikari.
Oh,
the Olympic.
the positive weed.
Yeah, I mean,
test.
burn the world down, start all over. We know that. These institutions, they have these rules, and I get rules. I definitely get rules. You have to have rules. You have to, like, if I was that waiting period where you take a drug test. I have a fucking funny drug test story. Oh my god, I have to say it.
Good, you can get right into it because it pertains to what we're talking about.
Yeah, so I got a drug test for a job, and when you have to shit and piss, like, you're like, oh my god, like, you're when you pee, it's gonna come out. So the only time, yeah, so I literally
No, you didn't, dude.
no, dude, I had to. There was no other choice, but I took. You're not allowed to flush the toilet.
right.
When you take a drug test, so I'm like, fuck it, I can't.
Could you
I
imagine
can't
working?
pee without taking this shit. Everyone knows what that's like.
Yeah.
So I just sat down. The door's open, and I'm like shitting with the door open.
Why don't you say something
and
to him?
I put the cup in the middle, like, in the middle of my legs. I hand him that. Dude, I stunk up the whole back because you can't flush the toilet, and he's just sitting there.
Stewing.
my God,
The
dude.
most awkward moment of my life, most likely. It was
Yeah,
great.
That is
amazing.
so great.
That's what
'Cause
life's
this
about.
guy's
That's
probably
really what
standing-
life's
This guy's
about.
probably standing there going, what the fuck is
Yeah.
this guy doing?
He's telling all his friends.
The looks that I was getting, it's just like silent, like
There he is.
like we're speaking telepathically. Everyone
Oh
knows
my
how
God.
fucked up it is. I'm like,
We're speaking
it's like,
telepathically.
do you want me to shit on the floor or in the toilet? You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Did
Take
you
your
wipe?
poison.
It was happening one
Pick
way or
your
the
poison.
other. Yeah.
Did you wipe?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, he was about to say no, I'd lose my mind.
But yeah, they hated their jobs that day. But I'm very sorry about that, people in Med Express. Sorry to ruin your day. But
Yeah.
That's the job you get hired when you can find the Big Dipper. Fucking Med
Yeah.
Express. That's the worst
Well-
place in the world.
They just give you amoxicillin.
I went there with a broken foot, and they were just like, "Yeah, we can't do anything."
you get
for
more sick
Oh, that's
entering
cool.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You have a broken foot, they put a Band-Aid on. They're like, all right, we're going to ship you out
have
to
a
a
broken
specialist.
foot and they smash it with the sledgehammer until you get the fuck out of there.
They say, hey, here's what you got to do, okay? Did you come here by yourself? Yes. You can't walk.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to walk on it.
Yep. No one knows you're here? Okay, good.
Good. So,
Sledgehammer. Yeah, fuck that place. If I ever become rich, I'm burning them all down.
So we
buying them out.
should just be taken off of the panel, the panel of what you get tested for with jobs. Then, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think? I mean,
well, yeah. I mean,
it's illegal in like 19 to 20
That's what I'm
states
saying. Like,
right
I don't
now.
know how they're going to do that. Jobs and, I mean, law enforcement, as far as like DUIs are concerned, like, there's got to be. I know, like, I read an article. I think it's Carnegie Mellon. Guys at Carnegie Mellon were developing a test, like a rapid test for weed, kind of like a breathalyzer type test.
Yeah. Well,
And then there will be a set standard, I'm sure, a national standard.
Duck and I were talking like alcohol has this country by the balls. It's
sure.
it's worse. I mean, we glorify alcohol,
Yeah.
but then there's still a big part of the country, and these institutions included, perpetuate it, but we're vilifying weed.
It's amazing.
When
We're like Pavlov's dog. You said alcohol, me and Duck both took a drink. I just noticed. It's like when the bell rings.
Yeah, like you're gonna chill on weed, but like you could do, when you're drunk, it's like everyone goes crazy.
Well, not everybody.
Not
Yeah,
everyone,
I
but
get what you mean. Yeah.
I'd rather
Coming from the guy who fell into a fire on 2 different occasions.
Yeah, but I mean, I lived.
Yeah. It's funny. I actually a post on Instagram came up, and it was, oh my God, they smoke reefer near their children. And then it's, the generation that smokes cigs in restaurants.
Yeah.
Like, it is ridiculous. And it's funny and that we even talked about this. My mom came in to get her eyes checked with Kerr, and we were talking, and I was like, I was showing him his, in the room, and I was like, Mom, this is the couch that I've sat on and cried for the last 3 months on. And she's like, they make, drugs for that. And I'm like, yeah, alcohol. And she goes, no. She does now know that I drink, which she didn't know.
That's a big development.
And then I said, well, weed. And she goes, well, weed's a whole hell of a lot better than drinking. And I never thought I would hear my mom say that, just because, it's just funny, even though she was in the generation and she fucking took horse tranquilizers and was nuts when she was younger. But I just thought that was,
it is. It's interesting the way that people's view on it and mentality has changed because, and what really pisses me off kind of is when people are like, well, it's cool now because it's legal. So you mean to tell me fucking like 10 old white dudes sitting in a fucking House of Representatives in whatever states the latest it's legal in, they determine that it's not criminal. Now everybody's cool with it.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
Stupid.
I don't get it. And then, like that
dumb.
Sha'Carri, you mentioned Sha'Carri.
Yeah.
Like, she's missing the Olympics for a positive. And did you hear the circumstances on why she smoked?
Yeah, her mom died or something.
She found out her fucking mom died.
Yeah, we're all lucky to have her participate still because
she's not anymore, I thought.
No, she's
at
not.
all.
Well, I thought she had to.
No, she's not doing it at all.
She's not going at all.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
This
she's
is ridiculous.
missing completely.
This is a shame.
She worked her whole,
fuck this
essentially works her whole life to train. And not only that, it was delayed a year.
Yeah.
Right? Because of COVID. Trains. Qualifies for the 100-meter and the relay.
That's like someone they'll commit suicide over.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Dude, and then...
But then Bill Cosby gets off for fucking...
Yeah, exactly.
There was
Fuck
fucking
that.
60 women that said he raped her, and he gets off because they only charged him with one, and he did, 15 months out of 2 years.
Yeah.
It's... The criminal justice system makes no fucking sense.
And then another thing, too. So Elon Musk goes on, smokes a blunt on camera, and then... the government fronts him so much money to go ahead and, build rockets and spaceships and stuff. And that's like a million times more serious than this girl's running around a track.
Yeah.
And what's crazy
please.
is like...
I read that somewhere, but that's insane though. That's insane.
I read it. I saw, I think it was
hypocrisy.
like I think it was a meme or maybe it was like an article I read, but it was like, we should be amazed that she could be high and win a 100-meter dash.
Yeah.
Like everybody says, like people that smoke weed are just lazy.
Give her the gold medal
blah,
just
blah.
for that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's fucking impressive.
I sent it to you, I think, Connor. It was Michael Phelps, fastest man in the water.
Yeah.
Usain Bolt, fastest man on land. Both complete fucking stoners.
Yeah.
And they're the top echelon of what they do. So the narrative...
Well, you talk about, like, you hear all these ex-NFL players like Brandon Marshall and these guys, they come out and they're all like, I used weed all the time. Like I had to. Like it was the most natural thing to use to help me recover, and it wasn't shoving a needle in their ass of cortisone so they couldn't feel their fucking arm for 2 days.
How's Adderall legal?
Yeah, that's
You know
fucking
what I mean?
worse than
Adderall's
everything.
insane. Adderall is fucking insane if you really think about it.
Yeah,
And
it's
that-
legal coke. It's legal coke.
It's
It
meth.
literally twist your fucking brain chemistry around. Like, I mean, it's an actual... But because it's, a pharmaceutical.
It's because somebody can make money on it.
Yeah.
Well, weed's going to become pharmaceutical, and then when that happens,
Well, it kind of is already.
Yeah, you're right. I think shrooms are going to become that as well, and then we'll see how that goes. I hope the quality doesn't drop because of that, because when just like anything, when they start making it generic, the quality might. Like
when they mass produce anything, you start to lose.
Yeah,
Sure.
like I want to get it from my neighborhood person. Like I don't want to go to a I
Yeah,
still want to get
right.
it that
Dispensary, yeah.
way. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's just like now everybody says, like, I've never smoked medical marijuana, but everybody says, like, it's really potent because it's dosed.
No, I think it's actually worse.
Really?
Yeah,
It all depends
the
on
actual
what-
flower. Like in PA, it's worse because how they grow
I mean,
it,
you can
so.
get that really concentrated stuff. I used to, oh my god, lose my mind on this like sludge. We used to call it sludge because this person I used to date, she got cancer. She's over it now, thank God. But
Thank God who you don't believe in.
I believe in the higher power. We're not going to get back in that.
Okay.
But but they gave her the highest grade shit, and it's literally it came in a syringe, and like
Holy
What?
fuck.
the littlest dot will send you to fucking outer space, and like I will just it comes out so fast. So my doses, oops, shit.
So what do you do? Take
Yeah, just eat it.
On your
Just
tongue.
eat it, and my God, did I have like I can't say the word.
I just thought we should
Exponential,
have put up the mic stands.
Yeah.
but
I like to hide my face, my fucking ugly face.
yeah, I'm like I would just lay there and go, oh my God, I don't want people to perceive me. Stop perceiving me. Holy shit! Like how do people like? I just want to die basically. So it's not even fun at that point.
Yeah.
Well, if
just
if
out
you
of-
get too out of your mind,
Yeah.
it's fucking wild.
Yeah, I can't live that life.
'Cause it's-
I don't know how people do. Like,
I'll tell you what, and some of our friends do, man. Some of our friends live up there.
I can't do anything stoned. So I don't know how people go to work and like.
And this bitch won the 100-meter dash.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I mean, that's like Connor said. Give her a gold medal. Like,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Give her 2.
But you know what's wild, though, is she's going to lose. I mean, we could close
Wheaties
this topic.
endorsements.
Yeah, she's going to lose so
Everything.
much fucking potential
Oh,
money.
shit.
And the girl who replaced her was like, "Oh, this was part of God's plan."
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
dude.
you.
yeah.
Fuck
I'm like,
that.
are you kidding me? Fuck off with that shit.
We should send her to MedExpress.
Yeah.
We should have her on the
Honestly.
podcast.
No,
Seriously.
big bitch that did that. Send her
Oh,
to
yeah.
MedExpress. So they
Yeah.
fucking slange.
Slange hammer.
Slange.
Who was the girl who did that in the ice skating?
Tonya Harding.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that was some crazy shit. That I feel like something like that would never happen.
Nancy
now.
Kerrigan and Tonya Harding. Yeah. Did you,
Like,
ever,
I
did you
feel
see
like-
I, Tonya with Margaret Robbie? It's pretty
No.
good. Watch it. I mean, you did live, basically, but
Sort of want to go. If you were to go back in any decade time period, what would you choose?
Oh, man. Okay.
The 80s were pretty crazy.
I'd probably say the 70s.
70s, I agree. I would do that too. Because, they call it classic rock for a reason. We all love it.
I think the music was cool.
Yeah.
The
No one gave a fuck.
The atmosphere was
No one
cool.
gave a fuck.
Like, I always think about, like, Dazed and Confused
Mhm.
when I think of the 70s.
Yeah.
Like, that just free spirit kind of like everybody was. Now, I'm sure it wasn't like that all around, but
I think so.
like it
I think
seemed
it
like
was.
it seemed like way more chill.
Freaks and Geeks, that was another good
Yeah,
show.
right. But it seems so much more chill.
Yeah,
And then
no
like
one ca-
you hear stories from our parents, and they're like,
Yeah.
if you got caught with a case of fucking beer
Yeah.
and a pound of weed, they would just like make you dump it out.
Yeah.
You know,
It's idiots who ruined it for us all. Stupid
those
idiots.
fuckers.
But
it's only getting worse.
I would love to see, like, imagine Jimi Hendrix just busting on the scene. You're going to see him live. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, dude. That'd be
And then,
wild.
like, everything's so fresh and new because they haven't seen anything like that before. And he's lighting his guitar on fire. Like, that probably freaked so many people out because they weren't used to that.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy though? You know
Right.
what's crazy?
Like, fuck
I
the
think about
Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, where it's at.
I'm
the
with
Doors,
you.
Jimi
Stevie
Hendrix.
Ray Vaughan.
Um,
Dude, give me
yeah.
all that.
Jim
Yeah.
Morrison's whipping his dick out on stage. Give me that shit. I want to see that shit. Bring that dick over here. Let me fucking suck on that thing a little bit.
Come here, Jimmy.
Come here, Jimmy. Let me suck on that little thing real
Yeah,
quick.
bring that little thing over here.
Man, that's an. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go back. I don't think.
You would stay here?
I'd try to go to the future.
Well, that wasn't the.
I don't.
question.
I'm telling you, I would not go to the past. I'm progressing my life. I'm not going back.
Okay.
Actually, no, I would go
Fucking
back
nerd.
to the day I was conceived. And
I mean,
fucking
just for a
punch my
few
dad right in his
days. Few
throat.
days.
You'd go back to the day you were conceived and punch your dad in the throat.
Yeah. Then I wouldn't be here. That'd be great.
But it's the old classic time traveling paradox. Can you go back in time and kill yourself?
The butterfly effect, right?
Yeah. Well, hopefully I turn into a fucking butterfly instead of this fat piece of sludge that I've become as a human. Oh God.
Yeah, you're not that bad. Come on. That was a little.
I love he said, "You're not that bad."
I get self-deprecating humor. That's good, but you went a little too far.
Oh yeah, one of these times
we throat punch my dad.
We keep filming this. He's gonna fucking jump off the balcony on video here in a second.
I almost flipped over a balcony once. Well, twice. One in Myrtle
flip
Beach.
over a balcony.
Yeah.
Your balcony.
Yeah. I almost died in Myrtle Beach the
Yes,
first
you did.
year I went, and Geed saved my life. Geed, thank you. And then one time with Baggio and Luke, I used to do this thing when I lived in Foxmore.
I remember this story.
Where I handstand on the balance and
handstand on the balance. What the fuck is that?
Isn't that what that's called?
The ballast.
Ballast.
Oh, okay.
Ballast.
Yeah.
Oh,
gotcha.
the fucking
My bad.
rods that jam through the thing and hold it together. Whatever.
What?
Okay.
And then
The post?
you got impaled, and one of those went up your ass.
No.
You loved it.
So listen, I'd put my hands over. We have videos, so I can actually show you. I'd put my hands over, and then I'd flip up like Simone Biles and do a fucking straight up handstand.
But on the
Wasted.
outside of the railing.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's wasted all the time. And Baggio would always be like, "Dude, do it again," and I would every time he would ask me. Well, then we moved into the one that was on the third story. And it was me, just Baggio and Luke. I'm smoking a cigarette, and Baggio's like, "Do it, dude." And of course, me fucking being an idiot. I was so drunk this time that when my legs went up, they rotated over my body, and then I flipped over the railing.
Did you fall?
No.
Oh my god.
Just dangling.
That's awesome.
Cigarette still in my mouth. Luke's like, "Put the fucking cigarette out." I'm just sitting there.
How'd you get pulled back in?
They pulled me back up.
Oh my
It's
god.
impressive that you held on.
I listen.
Super
It was.
impressive.
It
Well, yeah,
was.
but that's like that flight or fight thing, you know.
You
like,
should be in the Olympics.
I was so
When
scared,
they do
dude.
the bars.
You're gonna
I
die.
I kid you not. I didn't go on that outside, like in that area, for 3 months. Yeah, like it like fucked with me.
Now turn to Geed.
And the thing was,
Geed's 2 stories up at your house. Goes to reach over to get a cigarette that he dropped. Flips over, does a cartwheel because he hits the edge, lands directly on his back, survives unscathed.
Yep. We all do things that we would never do now. Earlier, and
I wouldn't do.
I think Geed would still do it.
There's nothing in my 20s.
I don't even
I
want
would
to
do now.
I don't even
Nothing.
want to say our incident that happened in the Southside Giant Eagle parking lot.
Yeah,
That's just.
Could you imagine that happening right now,
dude?
Wait a minute. Which one? This is when we were all downtown. And you guys parked there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of our friends absolutely folded a kid in half.
And folded 5 kids in half.
No, but the kid jumped right back up, and I never seen anything like that in my life. I was terrified because I was like, "Wait, if he's coming back from that, then I'm not even going to touch him. I'm not going to touch him because he's God. This guy's
He
God.
can't
He's
be
going
killed.
to kill me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, that was.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
And that was not on our. That wasn't our fault. That was so
Well,
unprovoked.
Robbie Noe's fault.
We're not going to name names. Don't name drop like that. Don't name drop.
Robbie, I had fun, bud.
I'm happy we're over that part of our lives, seriously, because and for everyone listening, that was a long time ago. That was growing up.
That was mid-20s.
Yeah, it was like at least last
Don't out
September.
us, dude. Are you fucking?
That's 10 fucking years ago.
Yeah, it's true.
Well,
True,
for me,
true.
you're fucking 32, apparently. Fucking my ass. I want to see a birth certificate.
Why, you think I'm older or younger?
Older.
Older, shit.
Way older.
Way older.
I remember, though, that night, I had a
Just
fucking
acted.
gash on my forehead from
Oh
getting
my god! I
kicked
saw
in
it.
the head.
It was a movie. It was it wasn't from getting kicked in the head. It was something else.
Yeah,
it was a
getting a
movie. I was
bottle.
like, no.
Well, I got kicked in the head and then a bottle smashed over my head. But I remember blood just dripping down. I still think
No,
I have
I thought we were
a
gonna
photo.
die. I thought we were gonna die because we thought it was over. We got back in our car. We're all in the same car, and then they're like, "Yeah, you wait. We have something for you. We have something."
I
for
remember
you guys.
that.
And we were like, "Oh my god,
They're gonna shoot us."
Yeah, they're gonna shoot up the car, Ren. And I'm just in the middle. I'm in the middle, like
Stuck.
I'm in the middle between like Mendo and Baggio, just like trying to like hide
Use them
under
as
them so
human
they get
shields.
shot and I don't. And I'm like, damn, this is how I'm gonna die. This is how I'm gonna die. This sucks. And I remember
After a street fight.
the
The Giant Eagle parking
the
lot.
paramedics showed up, and I remembered their license plate number. And
What?
yeah, and I told the paramedics their license plate. They're like, "That's not going to do anything. That's going to." I'm like, "Well, then what the fuck is a license plate for?" Then honestly,
really.
they're like, "That's not going to help. That's not going to like what?" What are you talking
It's
about?
unique. It's a unique number.
Yeah,
What?
haven't you ever seen
Dude,
any crime
they
drama?
I didn't tell you a white Ford Focus. I gave you the goddamn identification.
Exactly. They just didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
They're like, these drunk idiots, fuck you guys. Like, we don't care if you're a bloody mess. It's bad enough that we have to patch you guys up. We're not getting the police involved. Fuck you guys.
I remember they wanted to take me to the hospital. I was like, "There's no fucking way you're going to charge me $25,000 to put one stitch in my head." And I was so hammered. I went home that night and it just kept bleeding. That the blood clogged itself.
Oh my god.
There was blood all over my couch waking up in the morning.
Fuck. All right.
I saw Connor get his fucking face split open.
That's the story too. That's been talked ad nauseum. But I mean, for
Not
people,
on this.
Yeah, for people that don't know, Andy's wife, Abby, she like collected my fucking dead body on the side of the sidewalk.
Dude.
I'm like, why is it raining so hard?
God.
Meanwhile, it's just blood rushing down
Gushing.
my face.
All because somebody called Nate fat from across the street in Morgantown.
Yeah.
And you, Abby, and Nate just had to stay downtown and get fucking pizza.
Honestly, if we talk about it too. If our friends were there, it would have been fine. But Rick back in the day, he would.
We talked about this, not on this podcast, but on another
I
app
saw
that's unreleased. Yeah, dude,
walking the streets of Morgantown, someone said something to Rick while eating. This is the wildest shit. He was eating a hot dog with mustard on it, and he said something to Rick. Rick flipped him so quick, and then the guy's like, I'll never forget this. He's all like discombobulated on the ground. He has mustard all over his shirt. I fucking died. I died. Like everyone was just standing above him, just like laughing. But
we talked about it, dude. Rick was like a fucking bulldog.
we're all.
Well, it's funny. Like when if you know Rick how we know him, he's like not like you would never.
He's so subdued, cerebral. Yeah, he's not like that.
Like except
Yeah.
I mean I get under his skin, but he's not like that. But yeah, he was a fucking maniac.
That night, Connor got fucking annihilated. It was
We-
Beer
it
Olympics.
Yeah.
It was Beer
I was like
Olympics
bleeding all
weekend.
over your pillow or something.
Dude, and they had called me to come pick them up, and we were all drinking. We left. They were just down the hill from our house, so we were all up there. My dad and Abby's dad are coming down the next day. We have this huge fucking Beer Olympic day planned. Connor, Nate, and Abby, everybody's drunk, but they're drunk. They want to stay back and get pizza, so we walk up the fucking treacherous hill. And we're up there, we're still drinking, and Connor, or I think it was Abby, called me and was like, hey, come down and pick us up. So it's only like literally a 2-minute drive. So from the 2 minutes that she called me to get in my car, and come down, I pull in behind the mountain layer, which is our student union down there. And in my headlights, I see Connor laying in the gutter of the curb. Not even on the side, just in the gutter. Abby is like talking to Nate. Nate has one fucking shoe on. And I'm like,
Nate was doing great for a while. He was crushing
I'm like, what
dudes.
the fuck?
Nate was
happened?
literally throwing guys left and right into a brick wall. I was like, yes, dude, we're doing great.
We're doing great.
And so,
here.
like, me and a kid on the other side, we looked at each other like, hey, should we do this again? I guess we should. And, like, before he even understood what the fuck was going on, I just hit him. And as soon as I did that, I looked over at Nate, and he's just done. He's done. He's on the ground.
He
and I'm
was-
like, I honestly, when I saw that, I started running. And then I just felt the
Abby, so Abby had the pizza. And they called Nate fat boy. Like, give me a piece of that fat boy.
Oh, you'll eat all the boxes, fat. But we were taking pizza back to all you guys.
Yeah,
so
to
it was
all
like
of us,
it was
yeah.
like
Multiple.
three larges probably.
Yeah, it was multiple
And-
pizzas. Yeah.
Yeah, and the guys were like, "Hey, give us a slice." We weren't being dicks. We were like, "No," and they were like, "Well, yeah, that fat boy will eat all of them anyway." And like Nate just like
He snapped.
ran after him. I'm not gonna leave my boy. So
Dude, there was like 5 of them apparently.
Run to, 5.
But Connor's laying
seemed
on
like 10
in the
Shit.
gutter.
Seemed like 10.
Connor's laying in the gutter, and the cops, you can hear the sirens coming. And we get down because somebody must have called the cops, but nobody called an ambulance at this point. But I get down, I pick Connor up, I sit him on the curb, and that's when he said, "Why is it raining?" And it was blood.
And the cops were like, "Hey, give me your ID, give me your ID." And I thought I was gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
Because I'm underage. I'm like 19 at the time. And then someone nudged me. They're like, "You're fine. They're not gonna."
Yeah, they're
they
not
don't
gonna
care.
get you.
They don't care. So that goes to show you can get away with underage drinking if you are completely fucking.
If you
fucked
get
up.
your ass
If you're spilling like a
Yeah.
faucet.
So all the underage drinkers out there, just fucking start beating the shit out of each other. If cops come, you'll get away with it. They'll feel so
Dude.
bad for you.
And
that
I
you're-
remember Connor went.
Great advice.
Connor went to the hospital in the ambulance, and me, Nate, and Abby were all dejected. We went back up to our place. Derek has a fucking pink tutu on for some reason, and we got to go get Connor from the hospital.
Your place was a madhouse, dude.
It was insane.
I remember.
So Abby and Derek go to get Connor from the fucking hospital. They go to pick him up. It's in the middle of the night. And Connor's only question for the doctor was, "Can I drink tomorrow?"
Completely different now, though.
We have beer Olympics.
So cool.
It used to be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even.
badass.
I don't even know.
Now you're this.
He just laid on our couch.
I don't
tonight.
celebrate
little
alcohol
douche.
like that.
I don't celebrate alcohol.
Not like that. I mean, I'll drink it definitely, but I'm not like, let's let's shotgun like 17. Let's fucking shotgun them up our asshole. which
one of our friends did?
One of our friends did that. That was fucking great.
Oh God, it wasn't me.
It wasn't Doug. But I've witnessed it. I was the one that poured it in, actually.
Oh golly, man,
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean,
It is possible, though. It's not a trick.
Oh man, should we wrap this up? What should we do?
of the episode.
Yeah,
We got plenty of time.
Yeah, dude.
What are we at? What are we at? Whatever, fuck it.
46 minutes.
Damn.
You're just getting shy now, huh? Or that caffeine started.
No, I
kick
just
in.
I don't know. I'm out of.
Your penis
I hope
is
you
rolled
guys
up
have
inside
something.
your body.
I'm out of topics myself.
Oh, yeah. We can talk about anything.
You literally told me last night you had 40 different things.
Yeah, I'm cutting them. They're
I
don't want to. I don't want to.
Yeah, live edit. No.
Live edit.
Let me look at our text. I probably deleted it.
Oh,
Every time I
jeez.
see your
I'm never
name.
texting you again if you're going to put me out like that. You're going to out me like this.
Yeah, definitely not talking about this one. I'm just going to read it because it's so funny. How and why Harry Potter has a vice grip on our generation. In parentheses, hate Harry Potter.
Honestly, though.
It is a very good point.
It's like people treat Harry Potter like astrology. Like, what house are you in? Ravenclaw? Slytherin?
I don't even know what any of that means. I've
Me
never read a
neither.
book. I've never seen a movie.
Taking a
neither.
BuzzFeed quiz, like, my personality isn't going to be based on what Harry Potter house I'm in. I had to read that book in 5th grade, and I'm still dealing with that fucking asshole. People couldn't.
I think
people
it's your
couldn't-
generation, not our generation.
Yeah, but we're
Which,
only
I mean, it's
we're
weird,
only
but-
a few years.
But it is weird
difference.
because like we didn't have to read it. I never read a book.
We
I never
read it
saw
in-
a movie.
I think
Yeah, I never- I
They
don't
made
know
us
anything
read
about
it
it.
in school in 5th grade, and I think everyone just got so excited because it wasn't like Catcher in the Rye. It had to do with magic. Everyone like
Right. Right.
and I'm like, oh god. But it was cool at the time. As
To
me-
this day.
and
It's
me
You
as
would
a-
think you would love that shit now.
Yeah,
Fucking
me as a-
sorcery and magic.
Well,
fucking
yeah,
going to other
I want to do real
dimensions.
magic. I want to do real magic. You know what I mean? Like, fuck the dragons and shit. No, I'm kidding. People love dragons. People get real mad if I start talking bad on dragons.
Oh yeah, man.
There's a
I don't know if there's a lot of them watching this podcast.
yeah, but I mean, Game of Thrones people love that.
I love dragons. Why don't you
I
like
never.
dragons?
I never watched one
Dragons
episode.
are cool.
I never watched one
I love
episode of Game of
dragons.
Thrones
I never
too.
watched one episode of Game
I
of
love
Thrones.
dragons. If one came by, I would hop on and say, "What's up, dude? Let's go."
Yeah, where'd you go?
Have you? Did you watch Game of Thrones?
No,
Yeah.
Me neither,
I
dude.
didn't. I didn't.
We might be the only
Yeah.
three.
Mm-hmm. Well, I always said outside of Marvel, but that's just I'm a nerd. I don't ever, even though I could just lie, but I'm bad at lying.
Like watch a series.
No, I don't ever watch things that people are into because I don't want to have something to talk about with like people like that they're interested in.
That is like the worst excuse. I don't watch it because it never really interested me. Now, granted, if I'd have watched 1, 2, it probably would have. But like I watched like Ozark.
Yeah, I see. I
But
don't
it takes
watch
me a little
anything.
bit. Like I don't want to put in the time. That's what pisses me.
Well, that's
off.
the thing too. Like because when I do end up watching it, it's on Netflix, and then it's 3 days have gone by, and I just finished it. and I got nothing accomplished. So
And like,
yeah.
what do you have? You can't even talk about it.
No, it's stupid. Yeah, I don't fuck with all that shit. But what are you looking at over there, Beats?
Porn.
just text. I was seeing if I can get some inspiration from some text people just sent me now.
Like
nah,
what?
Nothing,
No,
nothing
didn't work.
good.
So
Nothing
we'll
good.
actually we'll talk about this story that happened to me and Andy the other night because I think it was so ridiculous. We actually have a couple. We have a lot of catching up to do.
We do. This is a
because
good
Connor
one, though.
took up so much fucking time last episode. Then shut up. He's on 3,000 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah, dude. He basically was on the shot that they gave that chick in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
But he wasn't passed out. He just
Yeah.
did it before he walked in.
But no, you were great. I'm just joking about that. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that. I always say that. Me and Andy. It's always all about us. So it was good to have somebody.
No, absolutely. I don't want to talk anymore.
Yeah, and then you did so well explaining it. Like I felt like I was in that
was very
experience with
scientific.
you.
Yeah,
so
go do
great.
it. Let's go do it.
Yeah,
Let's fucking
we'll
go.
do it right now.
Do it. Let's fucking go.
All right, call them up. See,
Google it.
yeah, look on Facebook Marketplace. See if
Yeah.
any shamans are available.
Yeah. Let's do it.
But yeah, so we have a lot of instances, and we always get ourselves in these. But so anyway, the other night, me and Andy were playing PGA on PlayStation, and you do a 2v2 match, alternating ball, and we got paired with two random people, which I want to believe that they knew each other just because
They didn't, though.
I know they didn't, but this guy. I want to show a picture of him, and he actually subscribed to the podcast. But
He may have reported us, actually.
yeah.
'cause
So
he
if
thought we were racist.
yeah, if we get banned off the air, it's because of him. So what was his name? Like I'm so chains or chilling in
feeding you clips.
feeding you. I'm so chains.
His actual name is D'Angelo Streeland.
Well,
Full name. Wow.
yeah,
Full name right on the pod.
That's
his
illegal.
Full YouTube name.
Oh.
That's his YouTube name. I don't know if that's his actual name.
Would you guys hear about people who it's called swatting? Where
Yes.
that's the scariest, most insane thing.
What is it?
If you're live streaming, people like call the cops on you and say you have guns.
They find your IP address, so your actual
Yeah.
and they like call the cops, and like there's certain things that categorize
Right.
where you can the cops have to deploy the SWAT team, and they just make up a story that would call for that, and then before you know it, the
These
SWAT team's at
motherfuckers
your
are
door,
kicking the
And
fucking
there was
door down.
One guy answered the door and they just shot him. They
Yeah.
just fucking like shot and killed him. Like that's ridiculous. That's crazy.
Well, that's probably gonna happen to us because this dude legit thought we were racist,
and it wasn't even us talking.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with me, Danny. So anyway, so we're in this match. This dude is out of his fucking mind, dude. I was for the first game we played, the first 9 holes. I couldn't speak. All I did was
There's a
laugh.
kid screaming in the background.
Yeah, there's a kid screaming in the background. I knew exactly what this dude looked like, and you found his picture on
immediately.
YouTube. But either way, I was laughing so hard. So by the end of the match, he mutes me and Andy because for some reason he thinks we're affiliated with the other kid, and the other kid was white.
Which we aren't.
Yeah, right. And the other kid was white. You could
We
tell.
weren't. We weren't talking about race at all. It was
No.
dude and his teammate who he thought was part of us.
But he also didn't know who his teammate was. It was actually ridiculous, and I could understand how we'd get confused because it doesn't like
Right. It doesn't show
group
you,
it, and he was actually racist, saying all us white dudes sound alike.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was funny because, like, dude, you're not gonna offend me on fucking playing a video game. You can say whatever you want.
Right. Exactly.
But so he ends up muting us, and we can still hear his partner talking because he didn't mute us, and they're going at it. So what happened was this white kid, he drops the hard ER.
Yeah. Like telling a story. He was telling a story that somebody called him the N-word, but when he said it with like a hard ER.
Yeah, like he full blood, and this dude
lost his fucking mind.
His fucking
Now this dude
mind.
is self-proclaimed half and half. So, but you would never really know. Like the way he was talking, you couldn't really tell, and because you can't see him. But this dude dropped a hard ER, and that guy lost his fucking mind.
And he just kept pressing the issue. Like
wait, the half and half guy dropped you?
no, this
the
white,
other
this
white
white
kid.
kid. Yeah, his teammate. It was me and Andy versus him, and it was just so ridiculous. But so this went on for like an hour, and you could just hear the guy. So the guy finally gets so upset. Well, I think we're on like the 8th hole, and it's we have 1 hole left. We're playing 9, and his teammate chips it onto the green. Well, the guy does a 180, pulls out his driver, and just hits it back down
all the way back down the fairway.
down the fairway.
But we can't hear this guy.
Yeah, we can't hear him, and you could just see the emotion through his character. It was just absolutely insane. But this kid was just relentless on him, and not that I want to repeat any of his racist jokes.
It was pretty brutal. But
Yeah, it was brutal, and but for whatever reason, he thought we were together. The kid kept telling him, he was like, "Dude, I don't fucking know these guys," but
because he was like, "I'm unsubbing to your podcast," and
Yeah.
we're like, "What are you talking about?"
Well, it's funny because he was listening to it while we were playing, and he
Yeah.
he even mentioned your beat corner, so it was funny. But
What did he say? Suck?
He said
Yeah,
you got
sucked.
like a no. He said what did he say? Like a slow jams thing going.
yeah, it's,
Yeah, it is slow. It is slow.
some
I
jazz.
could speed something up. I could.
No, you can't. You're actually
Man.
really bad at your job.
The one.
I want you to rap over it.
Yeah. That might be the next step. I have some recording sing songs. One called Monster Truck Rally. It's fucking hilarious.
I've heard it.
Did you?
Yeah, and the vampire
Dreams theme.
Yeah,
God, so
You're
good.
Fucking weird.
You're so fucking weird.
Man, the one thing I do miss out on is like I'm not a big golfer, and like that's all everyone does. It's all my friends do. It's like
fun.
Dudes love golf. Like
You should pick it up. You should get it.
girls love true crime podcasts. Like seriously,
It's awesome.
I swear to God,
You should get into
Because
it.
you're in
man.
nature.
What true crime podcasts are and shows are to girls, it's like what football and golf is to guys.
I agree with
or
that.
like what avoiding small talk is like for guys. And the thing is,
And here you are not shutting the fuck
yeah,
up.
yeah. Small time.
My thing is, girls are just. Why would you want to get so scared at the end of the night? You're about to go to sleep, and you're gonna.
That
You
drives
know what
me
I
I mean, I don't
insane.
understand it either.
And then speaking of that,
My bad.
the other day, I'm laying on my couch. It's like 12:30 a.m. and I'm like about to go to bed. I'm like in my underwear. I shit you not. Like I don't lock my door, and it's my own problem. I don't lock my door until it's like really time for me to go in my room and
That's
go to
how
sleep.
I am, yeah.
And I look over because my door's right, into my living room, and the door starts fucking turn. The knob starts turning, and I thought I was seeing.
way.
I thought I was seeing something. The adrenaline that hit me, I thought my head was going to explode. And then the door creaked open. It was a person. I just go, whoa, whoa, whoa. I scream, like some weird ass scream. Just first instinct. Yeah, like, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. They run. The door shuts. And then I'm like, geez, I locked the door. And
You didn't even look?
no, there's a well, I was in my underwear first of all. Well, that shouldn't even matter at that point. But
That's probably what scared him
but
away.
there's a window above my door, so I'm tall enough to peek and look. And it was this girl with this rolling cooler, and she looked to be like in her mid 40s.
Oh boy.
And like I could tell she was embarrassed and she made a mistake because like the way she was like scurrying away. And then literally the next night, same thing happened. So this time I like run over and I open the door. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, what's happening? Like, you didn't learn from last night? Like, what's going? She's like, what are you talking about last night? I'm like, someone did this to me again last night. She was like, I don't know who that was. Like, obviously it was her.
Yeah, right.
And she was like, you know what? I'm so sorry. Like, when someone's just like feels like the biggest idiot.
Yeah, right.
They're like, she's like shaking. She's like, I'm so sorry. She said, I just moved here and I thought that door was a hallway to my place upstairs. She's like, I don't even live there. I only go there sometimes. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you do there. Like, I'm like, I didn't say this, but I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm trying to actually be nice because I'm too nice for that. But
Well, no, this isn't a hallway. It's my fucking
yeah,
house.
I'm like, well, someone lives here, so can you please not coming through this door anymore? Like, my God.
Like, what if that was your setup, though? That was how she had to get to her apartment. She just comes through your house.
Like, oh, great. Like, I know my place is small, but it's not that small. She thinks it's a fucking hallway.
Oh man, that's awesome. That actually happened to me here. I never lock the door. Well, I do now.
Oh, yeah, because he's scared that his ex is going to come and kill him.
Yeah, that too. But no, when we were living together, I would just leave it open because she would get home late and I wouldn't want to have to fuss with the keys or anything. But one time someone came right fucking through. And like that, I think they instantly knew like that, when you walk into a place,
Yeah, if it's the one you're supposed to be in.
and they
or
went
not.
right back out. But I figured it was her and that she was just running back down to her car for something. And then it was like an hour and like, and I asked her when she got home, obviously it wasn't her, it was just some fucking random person. God. It's scary. It's terrifying. We should move in together.
We should. But no, it's
Never
got
be
an
scared
extra room?
again.
it's really, the feeling is undescribable. I don't wish it on anyone. It's just
it's fucking
it's
scary.
I was like, oh man, I've been avoiding this. I knew it was going to happen to me at some point, and it did. And you're just like, oh my God, it's terrible.
Terrifying.
Dude, it's undescribable.
It is terrible. Terrible.
At least you don't live in McKees Rocks like me.
In the rocks. Yeah, you guys should see this video we saw. Did you show him that video?
No, it's absolutely insane.
It's a process to get in your place, though. You have to.
There is a code. And shit.
then getting on the elevator, you just do a bunch of shit. You have to do a bunch of shit. At that point, I'd be like, I'm out of here. I'm not
not robbing this.
Yeah, I'm not robbing this fucking place.
Fuck that.
Way too.
I gotta go
way
back
too
down
much
all
work.
this shit.
Yeah, way too much work. Fuck this shit.
Well, that's good to know. I feel.
Yeah,
I
feel a little safer.
lot
That is
safer,
true.
Yeah,
that is true.
But now I always lock the door because, you just never know. People are fucking crazy.
By the way, Duck, it's brightened up.
I'm not
Have
golfing.
you noticed?
So
you're golfing. All you want to do is fucking golf.
No, I don't.
Every Thursday, I'm like, let's do this. Well, I want to play 18. I want to play fucking 72 holes.
If I'm gonna drive 3.5 hours.
Oh my god, I got to drive the same distance.
Connor, you should come with us. No, me and Connor actually
Just as
going
a
to
caddy.
watch.
I'll be the caddy. I'll be
Black
the
Widow.
Yeah, I'm down.
Fucking.
I want
golf.
to be a caddy, but like instead of a golf cart, I want like a adult sized
monster
power
truck.
wheel or something.
Josh is coming at 2:45. By the way, if that changes.
We have 10 fucking people. Then we can't play.
We have 5. There's going to be one person there. It's going to be safe.
Boom ain't gonna let us play.
Boom never confirmed if he's coming.
Fuck you, Boom. Just kidding. Love you.
All right. Well, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we're about an hour, right?
Yeah, we're about an hour.
I hope this video doesn't take 40 years to upload to YouTube.
It's going to take 40 years to upload. We're shooting it in 4K. It's a $10,000 camera, so I mean, that's what you get.
Oh, dude, you're the funniest guy ever met.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, Con, thank you, man.
You guys bought it at the Circuit City by
It was
the Beaver Valley Mall.
Yeah, we got to Circuit. We bought the camera at Circuit City, and then we robbed.
You guys went back in time.
Yes.
You got it from Circuit City.
Yep.
Came back.
Went over there and got some lumber from Busy Beaver.
Yeah. Went back to Jackson's.
So, so we'll probably have you on again, Con, because this has been fun, man. You're
it's a blast.
hilarious, a barrel of laughs. I'm glad you came on, and I'm glad we did another episode, and you're the only other loser that can link up with us.
I have
And I
nowhere
mean that in the
else
most-
to go.
yeah.
No, we're
I mean, I mean that.
No,
from
we're
the bottom
gonna-
of my
we're
heart.
gonna-
It's been great.
No, for
Yeah,
sure.
someone else come on. Seriously, come
Wonderful.
on, step up. You guys should just film Saturday during the day or Sunday if you can.
But that's
So
the thing.
someone
Andy's
can
been-
come on.
Andy's had so much shit.
I've been gone every weekend.
Yeah.
Do you think four mics, 4 people was too many cooks in the kitchen? You think?
No, I don't think. Well, here's the thing. I mean,
Maybe.
you can only do 3 people if you're doing video,
Oh, okay.
because
It
one of
ended up
these is
working.
dedicated to
It ended
camera.
up working out good.
No, it looks good.
I don't think we were gonna get us all, like Connor said, all fucking 3 of our fat asses fit in this. But I mean, I guess since we have the wide angled, extra $1,000 lens.
Yeah, right. We had to pay. We had to pay. So
Yeah. But yeah,
All right.
Con, thank you, man.
Connor,
Appreciate
thank
you.
you,
Love
brother.
you, brother.
Yeah, hell yeah.
later, everybody. Like we said on our little snippet, keep an eye out for the sheet. Let us know if you guys are gonna bet. Thank you to all the new followers. Hopefully you guys like this video aspect of it. Obviously, there's still going to be audio. So if you check out the video and you want to listen to it on the go, it'll be available everywhere, just like all our other episodes are. But we're going to start this video thing and see where this goes, what this looks like.
Now it's
Now we need Connor to be a graphic designer and fucking make like an intro, outro, like.
yeah. Yeah,
One of
because
those.
he can't fucking even make us a goddamn beat, but we're gonna have him make visual effects.
Yeah, well, fucking Sam has a thing, doesn't he? Doesn't he
turn
do
your
graphic
mic back
design?
Oh, that's actually him?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's his account.
Oh, I thought it was like someone with the same name.
That we just all followed, and then he followed.
I did. I honestly didn't know. I didn't know.
All right.
But yeah. So
Hey, I just want to say I'm out. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Con, thank you again. And we'll see
Peace,
you later.
dudes.
Go ahead, Doc. Sign off,
Dude,
brother.
yeah,
You know,
guys,
do your thing.
yeah, do your thing. No, honestly, I love it, and I think we're coming a far way. I talked to Andy, and I was like, what are people that aren't in our inner circle that we only see every once in a while? What the fuck they think when they see shit like this pop up on their Instagram? So I think it's hilarious. I think we're doing great. We're still fucking 2 months in, maybe episode 8, 1 a week. Yeah, I mean, closed in 2 months. So I think it's great. All the support's awesome. And I can't wait to do the next one. Hopefully some of you guys can come on. But as always, Emma, now that you can see me, fucking marry me. Future, love you. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace.
Bye, Mom.